When was the last time you truly surprised your partner with how well you knew them? Not their favorite coffee order, but their deepest, most shifting needs? We think we know our spouse after years together. But the truth is, they are changing every single day. And if you keep asking the same surface-level questions, your relationship will become a stale conversation repeating on a loop. I'm going to give you 5 simple, non-negotiable questions that will cut through the small talk, dissolve resentment, and instantly transform the way you connect. Meet Daniel and Sarah. 7 years married. They still loved each other, but the energy had drained out of their communication. Every evening, the script was the same. How was your day? Fine. Busy. You? Same. What's for dinner? They mistook the routine for stability. They were safe, yes, but they were deeply misaligned. Sarah had recently taken on a huge new project at work. She was drowning in anxiety and needed Daniel to be a safe, listening harbor. Daniel, meanwhile, was feeling ignored and longed for a return to their spontaneous weekend adventures. He needed Sarah to signal that their couple time was still a priority. One Friday, Daniel booked a surprise fancy dinner reservation. He thought he was fixing the problem by bringing back the romance. He presented the booking details to Sarah with a flourish. Surprise! Get dressed. We're going out tonight, just like old times. Sarah looked at the reservation. She didn't feel loved, she felt pressured. Daniel, I can't. I have this huge deadline, and I need to work through dinner to feel prepared for Monday. Thanks, but I just need quiet time. Daniel's face fell. Right. Of course. Just fine. The evening ended in quiet resentment. Daniel felt rejected. Sarah felt unsupported. They never bothered to ask the simple question that would have revealed the truth. What do you actually need from me right now? They didn't know how to fill the gaps because they were asking the wrong questions. Great relationships aren't built on shared answers. They're built on continuously asking better questions. These 5 questions bypass the surface noise and dive straight into the heart of your partner's current needs. 1. The validation question. What are you worried about that I don't see? We often see our partner's behavior, snapping, working late, but miss the worry underneath. This question immediately gives permission to share vulnerability without sounding like an accusation. If your partner opens up, your only response is empathy. Say, "Thank you for sharing that weight with me. That sounds really heavy." Do not offer a solution unless asked. 2. The relationship health question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how supported did you feel by me today/this week? This is an intentional check-in that uses a clear metric. If they say a 5, you have a specific problem to address. This removes the vague, "Are you happy?" and forces genuine feedback. If the number is low, 5 or below, ask the immediate follow-up. What one thing could I have done to move that number to a 6? Focus only on the small, incremental improvement. 3. The reprioritization question. If we had 1 free hour right now, how would you genuinely want to spend it? This exposes the actual need versus the perceived need. Daniel thought Sarah needed a fancy date. She probably needed a quiet hug or 60 minutes of uninterrupted reading. This question cuts through obligation and reveals desire. Be prepared for their answer to not involve you. If they say, "Take a nap," then your job is to create the conditions for the nap. Prioritize their individual need first. 4. The future connection question. What is the next mountain you want to climb, and how can I be your Sherpa? You need to confirm you are still aligned on the major trajectory of life. This could be a career goal, a personal fitness goal, or a parenting philosophy. It signals that you are invested in their growth, not just their current state. The Sherpa analogy is crucial. A Sherpa doesn't climb for you. They carry the heaviest burdens and clear the path. Ask, "What's the heaviest burden I can carry for you this week related to that goal?" 5. The gratitude question. What's the last thing I did that genuinely surprised you or made you feel cherished? This is a vital feedback loop. It teaches you exactly which of your efforts landed and which ones missed the mark. Daniel thought the expensive dinner was cherished. Perhaps Sarah cherished the time he cleaned the kitchen without being asked. Listen for the small, non-material moments. These are the repeatable, high-value actions. The answer is your new relationship playbook. Do more of that. The quality of your relationship is determined by the quality of your questions. Don't let years of shared history convince you that you know everything. Your partner is constantly evolving. By committing to these 5 simple, transformative questions, you choose to be continuously curious. You choose alignment over assumption, and you choose to build a future based on your partner's truth right now, not the memory of who they used to be. Which of these 5 questions are you going to ask tonight? Let me know in the comments below. I read every story. If this video gave you a tool you can use today, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. We're here every week to help you transform your relationship. Thank you for watching.